Hello. Welcome to the Rose Gold Pink Show. Happy Tuesday, and welcome in. I'm gonna wait till a few people get in, and we're gonna have a good time here. We're talking about Miss Truth Teller, Jaguar Wright / Jacqueline Wright, telling all these truths on different platforms, especially real life street stars production. We're going to look at a few videos talking about how people are planning to sue Miss Jaguar Wright. You know, Brian McKnight, the singer, the R&B singer, Brian McKnight has made it his business to sue Miss Jaguar Wright / Jacqueline Wright for her nefarious talks on his life, and has been going from state to state trying to serve Miss Jaguar Wright, even trying to meet her at one of her events and serve this woman. So he hasn't had any luck, but allegedly he's getting closer and having people stake out Miss Jaguar Wright house and locations overnight trying to find this woman. And can she have possible other lawsuits at hand from other celebrities? Yes, Miss Jaguar Wright might have other celebrities coming to sue her for the truth that she is telling, allegedly. This is for entertainment and pun intended. So yes, we're going to check out a video from one of my favorite content creators. He's doing his animation thing, and that's what's up. You know, I've been trying to fight Disney, so it is what it is. So yes, Trevor Green, the guy, I think his name is just Trevor Green, and he got it aboard on this story because she said it was Jay-Z, the rapper, who had raped her and tied her up to a bed and all this other kind of stuff. And then there was another encounter that was consensual, allegedly, that Jaguar Wright / Jacqueline Wright was in a broom closet with Mr. Jay-Z, so Shawn Carter. So has she been raped, or was some of the stuff consensual? We're trying to figure it out, but the truth that she tells is slowly, possibly getting her in some trouble. And also, she has another person that's possibly suing her, allegedly a victim of Miss Jaguar Wright, Jacqueline Wright. So while she's coming Jay-Z, Miss Jacqueline Wright has possible victims of her own. So she's picking up people from Epstein Island. Yeah, I covered that about the stuff with Trump. Is hello, welcome in, hit the like, welcome in. We're talking about the truth teller, Miss Jaguar Wright, being sued for her truth. So if she's telling the truth, why is she hiding from Mr. Brian McKnight, the singer? And why is she hiding from other singers and entertainers from these truths that she's telling? And also, could she be a victimizer herself? So come in and hit the likes. And they're looking everywhere, even the seat that she sits on. Mr. Real Life Studios, she sits on. They have came after them and trying to serve Miss Jacqueline Wright. And also, can Brian McKnight and other stars sue Real Life Street Stars production for hosting all these lies and still hosting all these lies about Miss Jaguar Wright / truths of Jaguar Wright? So let's get into the video. We're going to look at her virtually. Yeah, since the Brian McKnight and other stars have been coming after Miss Jaguar Wright for her truth / lies, she has not been in the Real Life Street Stars studio live. She has been doing 3 of her videos, and all of her videos virtual. So if she's telling truth, Why isn't she in the studio? And why won't she confront Mr. Brian McKnight and take her allegations seriously?
They went to some sort of DeSoto, Texas townhouse on September 26th. September 27th, from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m., the process server attempted another stakeout where they observed a black male with dreads come out of the garage. Following the exit of the black male, a black female pulled up and parked in the garage with dreads. So this is some new stuff right here. Because this ain't a real life studio right here. But there is in the Dallas address. Because this is some new stuff right here. This one says the leasing office only verified that the unit was not vacant and could not verify who the resident was in the unit. At 6:25 p.m., the process server returned to the apartment and spoke to a neighbor who informed them that Miss Jackie lived there. That Miss Jackie lived there. On September 24 of 2025 at 1:15 p.m., the process server made their fourth attempt at DeSoto, but Jack is not no Texas. Address and received no response. At this point, the process server was requested to complete a stakeout for the following weekend. They're doing stakeouts for Jack. On Friday, September 26, 2025.
Exactly.
From 9 p.m., the process server conducted a stakeout at 821 South in DeSoto, where they observed no activity around the townhouse. The following day, September 27, from 7 to 10, the process server attempted another stakeout where they observed a black male with dreads come out of the garage. Well, Dr. Janet don't got dreads. He got them curly fries. Them checkers curly fries on top of his head. Following the exit of the black male, a black female pulled up and parked in the garage. Later that same day, from 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m., the process server conducted another stakeout. Around 7 p.m., the process server spoke with a neighbor who was walking her dog. The neighbor informed the process server that Miss Jackie lived at the residence. On September 30th, 2025, doing another stakeout, the process server was able to make contact with the residents, a man and his wife, known as Miss Jackie. Well, I think this is when they had the wrong people at one point. The process server also learned that the address to the studio where defendants shot the videos for the YouTube channel, which I had mentioned before, that was real life's address. On October 1st at 1:30 p.m., the process server attempted service at Real Life Studios. Child, they went up to Real Life Studios. Later the same day at 3:30 p.m., the process server attempted service again at Real Life. The process server was able to confirm to a neighbor that this location was where the defendant shot her videos for her YouTube channel. On October 3rd, 2025 at 1 p.m., the process...
I told you they are going to Jaguar's locations trying to apprehend the truth-telling, lying woman. So yeah, they going to her house to find her, telling her truth. They going to these bitches. She's only being there virtually. She can only virtually be at places. They gonna serve her behind. Yeah, for these truths that she's telling. But back to the video.
Yes. Server attempted service at Real Life again, which they received no answer. The following day, on October 4th, 2025, at 9:30 a.m., the process server attempted service again, to which they received no answer at Real Life. And on October 4th, the process server attempted service again at Real Life. From downstairs, the process server spotted someone from the show outside. When the process server went upstairs and knocked on the door, they received no answer. Real Life, what y'all over there doing talking? Monday, October 6, 2025 at 8:30 p.m., the process server knocked on the door at, Real Life 302 and received no answer. After the process server's last round of attempts, they were asked to do another stakeout at Real Life. Child, y'all been staking out Real Life. Y'all know good and well they can open the door. Okay? Hold on. Um, On Monday, October 13, 2025, the process server staked out real life again. The process server saw no activity. Later that evening from 9:30 p.m. to 11 p.m., the process server staked out real life and saw no activity. On Tuesday, October 14, 2025, the process server again sat outside real life from 6 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. And observed no activity. On October 13th and 15th, plaintiff retained a different process server, same day process server incorporated to make final attempts at real life. The process server confirmed the premises were now occupied by hair and beauty business. An employee, Emily Winters, stated no individual by defendant's name had ever worked or resided there. Despite these efforts, plaintiff has been unable to locate or serve defendant through conventional means.
They a mess.
I mean, real life, how beauty.
She's been telling truths on that couch so much. Real life production, real life street stars production. There's some type of beauty supply now. So realize with all these truth videos of different people and Jaguar talking about different people, talking about their beauty supply now. Yeah. When you let people tell the truth, their truth so long, and still keep up these videos, because I'm like, they didn't know until the Diddy trial was over. They still kept the video up, even though it's been proven. Hit the like, and subscribe, guys. We're talking about Jaguar Wright and her truth. And people suing her, finally. They've been going from address to address that she lived in, from Las Vegas to California to Texas, even knocking on her job door. They talking about Jaguar don't work here. We don't know no Jaguar. Jaguar don't work here. It's a beauty supply. Jaguar don't work here. Y'all know y'all lying. Y'all know y'all lying. She worked for y'all 4 months ago, virtually, cause you know she lying and they looking for her behind. So, yep, that's the video with that. But we're going to look at her again. This is them right here. Okay, this is them right here. Hit the like, and share.
Sure. And
there she go.
You know, I'm just looking at the
on this
state
virtual
of things,
couch.
the state of the world, and I need to be at my
look at this couch. She ain't even on there. She on some type of screen.
This year.
Some type of screen right here.
And
telling her truth. Telling her lies. I mean, truth.
Closer you get to 50,
truth telling.
You got a lot of life to look back at. So
truth telling. Lie telling. I mean, truth telling. Her truth telling.
But you really
get with these people right here
of where you want to go and what you want to do with the rest of the time that you have left. I mean,
yeah, girl, you're gonna get arrested, so you better keep the couch like this on your little square thing, because they're gonna arrest your behind for lying, girl.
You know, what do those next 2 quarters look like for
saying
me?
all this stuff. So yes, welcome and thank you for coming in today on this Tuesday to the Rose Go Pink show. Yeah, we talked about Jaguar Wright and her truth telling, lie telling, truth telling, and people trying to sue her, trying to find her. They can't find her. She be like, if I'm lying, sue me. If I'm lying, sue me. They trying to find you so they can sue you. But you going from state to state, city to city, Los Angeles to what is that? What part of California she was at? Up in the mountains. Hiding out in California with barely a bathroom or anything in there. And then you go to Las Vegas, then go to another part. They can't find you to sue you. You ain't telling the truth. They can't find you. And so we've been following Brian McKnight, and he's been putting his stuff on the internet that he's trying to find Jaguar Wright, and she's not easy to find. So if you know where she is, please let me know in the chat, or better yet, contact Brian McKnight. Be like, hey, we found the wildebeest Jaguar Wright / Jaguar Suzette Wright, and she's right here And so if you're looking for Brian McKnight, here's her whereabouts. Cause she kept saying, if I'm lying, sue me, and he's been trying to sue her. So what's up? But yeah, and also, Jaguar Wright has alleged victims. So she out here saying Jay-Z, Diddy. And she got her own stuff going on allegedly. So one of them said he's gonna sue her. We haven't found the paperwork yet, but best believe it, we find the paperwork, we're gonna let them know. And we're gonna let everybody know who all else is suing her for doing the same things that she said other people, particularly Jay-Z, did to her. So, but yeah, we looked at her last video right here, talking about, what is that? Breaks her silence and gives a warning about Diddy, break her silence on the Diddy verdict. And she's accused of the same stuff. I showed you the video earlier. Where it is. I showed you the video earlier. Get out of the way. Yeah. She sitting up there, breaks silence on the Diddy stuff. But she got her own stuff going on. And these people right here keep platforming her. But she's virtually on this thing because they looking for, they knocking on their door. These people are real life production. I don't know, because they got her on there. But yeah, they knocking on their door. Right here, they knocking on their door looking for her. Because she ain't nowhere to be found. She keeps saying, sue me, sue me, sue me. We trying to find you to sue you. Won't you just come out and talk to Brian McKnight? So yeah, Jag, come out and talk to Brian McKnight. And then, you know, the people be cool. You don't have to worry about nobody doing no video. You be like, okay, I talked to Brian McKnight. We chopped it up, and you know, this is what it is now. But you ain't doing that. You're hiding. You're lying. You're going from state to state, city to city. So thank you guys for coming in. Please like and subscribe. Have a great day.